Neil kind of gave us, it was actually really cool, it was the first time I'd ever experienced this. He gave all of us this kind of like 7-page essay about what the movie was about, and then he also gave me a separate like page about what my character was and why she was doing what she was doing throughout the movie. And Richard, who is played by the great Colin Farrell, had like notes. His character had notes about each character, and he kind of sent me those notes about my character, so it was amazing and very in-depth. I admire her good-naturedness. I think throughout the film she kind of, you know, as everything devolves to chaos, she always keeps the kind of strength and good-heartedness, and we need to do the right thing throughout the whole film. So I think that her morality is what I admire the most about her. It's to figure out, you know, the new planet that they're being sent to, and it's kind of a special look at like kind of these kids are not going to make it themselves, but their next generations are. And so when everything does devolve to chaos, they're kind of like, why are we doing this? What is the real point of this? So it's very interesting. And is actually very close with Alex, and before they're off the Blue, they kind of have a deep connection to each other, and they don't really know what it is. And then off the Blue, they kind of explore it, not only romantically, but in a sense that, hey, I get you, you get me, and they're very close in whatever sense of the word that you want to interpret it. Richard is kind of the father figure of these kids. These kids were kind of born test tube babies, I guess. They were kind of born from their parents are scientists and all these kinds of people. But Richard is really the person to kind of be the only person on Earth who they experience some sort of authority from and some sort of love from. This film has an awesome ensemble of people, from Tye Sheridan to Lily Rose Depp to Fionn Whitehead to Colin Farrell to everyone. Everyone who's here is amazing. Super talented, of course, but also really great people, hilarious people, people that I want to be with around, you know, for the rest of my life. And I think I really looked out to kind of be a part of this cast and in this ensemble cast, and to be able to even work with them is such an honor. I think Neil is very meticulous about what he's doing, and he knows exactly why we're doing this shot. And we do a lot of different takes and a lot of different shots of various scenes. And it feels like he knows exactly why. And it's so great to be working with someone who is so intelligent, yet so, he pays attention to every single detail. We did like 2 weeks of pre-production before we actually started the film, where everyone kind of flew to Romania, where we're filming, and to kind of, first of all, bond, because all these kids know each other for their whole lives, so we kind of bonded in that way. And we went out to dinners, and we did we went to an escape room. It was really fun. But we also did table reads and rehearsals, and a part of that, stunt training. And that was really fun. I was really bad at it. I'm not very athletic, but it was super fun. We did like somersaults. We learned how to fall down the right way. We learned how to like wrestle, because there's some scenes in which we wrestle even when we're on the Blue. So we wrestled each other, and we, you know, wrestled some stunt people, which was very intimidating, but very fun. And we like did some flips. We did somersaults. We did, you know, the whole 9 yards. I was the last person to see the set, and I remember everyone just kept telling me it's claustrophobic, it's claustrophobic. And I was like, it's not, like, we have to fit cameras and stuff in it. Then I walked in, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is really claustrophobic. But it's beautiful, and I think the sets are really well made. And it's kind of nice because there's an interconnectedness to it. So it's like being in a ship. It's, you know, hallways lead to rooms, and, you know, we can walk to the med bay, we can walk to the meal room, all within one set. So it really, it feels like an immersion sort of into the ship.